Hey everybody, it's me again, Kale, here once more playing Visions of Mana. Last time we left off, Let me try that again. Last time we left off, we entered into the jungles just before the Sanctuary. Mana Tree is homed. And now, without having encountered Orin at all, I think we're walking into the Mana Tree Sanctuary? I'm assume we are. It'd be kind of weird to have a whole nother area at this point.
We're here! This is the entrance to the Sanctuary of Mana itself.
Finally! I'm a bundle of nerves. Excited, anxious, the works. But I guess the mana tree is gonna have to wait. First, we need to get Hina's core stone.
The tree is all the way inside the sanctuary past the gateway, safely tucked away from trespassers and mischief makers.
Orin is likely to be loitering in this location.
This is our last mission before we reach our journey's end.
Good.
You said something about a sword being kept here, right?
Yeah, it's that sword.
I sure did. Wanna see? It's stuck in a huge rock. You can't miss it.
Oh, I love it when my mystical swords are stuck in huge rocks. There's a battle area? Come on, what is a battle area? Huh.
Nice. Got it.
Yes, we do have another small area. Small area, mind you.
Don't mind if I do.
You know what? You know what? No. No. Fuck it. Fuck it. I'm unlocking dark powers. Where were dark powers again? Right, over here. Yeah. Keep. Dark powers! Fantastic. I'm glad she has that. In fact, you know what? You're out.
We've arrived in the.
Besides, you're not supposed to be here anyway. Go away, Val.
Tree.
The sword sticking out of that rock is the legendary mana sword?
Orin could be lying in wait. We would do well to search the area for visitors.
Oh man, wouldn't it be hilarious if the Dark Lord got his hands on this? Oh. Sorry, that was a good silhouette to like transition away from. That was fantastic. He is there. Oh, that's good. Hi, buddy.
That?
Yup, that's the one and only mana sword. Oh, and a visitor.
Orin?
Val, I'm sorry. This was the only way I could get my hands on the mana sword.
Oh, he's gonna
That's
take
why
it.
you're here? The sword?
That's right. Do you even know the miracles I can perform with this power? I can save Liza, cure her of her cursed petrification. And that's not even the half of it. She's still the Alm of Earth. Until I can release her, she'll never be free. That's why I need the sword. I have to change the world for the better. Get rid of the Alm's sacrifice altogether, so that our loved ones don't have to die to preserve the future for the rest of us.
You're saying you sacrificed Hina's life in order to save Liza? We trusted you, Orin. Both of us did. And you betrayed us!
As the Soul Guard, you're charged with ensuring the Alms meet their ends by completing the pilgrimage. You were prepared to lose Hina then? I just made her sacrifice come a little earlier than expected. For the sake of the world, you can hate me. I won't blame you. But with my plan, we'll never have to sacrifice another person ever again.
He's got a good point.
Alms will no longer have a reason to exist. We'll be freed from this horrible tradition of loss and regret.
Yeah, I'm kind of with him.
Sorry, but I think Orin might be right about this.
I'm kind of with him.
Hina and other alms before her were denied the life they wanted to live. His words are tempting.
Val, you can't.
Even so, the alms have never been just a means to an end. Not to me. Their sacrifice has to mean more than that. This world exists because the alms carry with them the hopes and dreams of all those who came before and those who will come after them.
Don't you quote Gurren Lagann on me.
But Hina was never meant to be used as a pawn by anyone.
Of course she wasn't. None of us want her life to be lost in vain.
There has to be a way to obtain the Mana Sword without Hina's Core Stone.
Regardless, this should not be your call. It is pitifully presumptuous of you to assume you know the wishes of all alms, past and present.
My Sproutling
she's got a point
entrusted
too,
me
admittedly.
with this duty, and I mean to see it through. You don't speak for me, mister.
You're going a little bit unilateral on this one, is the problem, Orin.
As long as I have friends on this journey who need me,
You've got a great point.
I'll continue to serve them as the Soul Guard. Even if
But
we end our pilgrimage at the Mana Tree,
we still have the
I'm
power
in
of
charge
friendship.
my own destiny. Hina is my responsibility. You have to return her Core Stone now, Orin.
You can't stop this. Without a Core Stone, I can't pry the Mana Sword from this rock. I have to bring back the world of Fadiel for Liza. No.
Fabio?
For all of us who don't want to lose the people we hold dear. In the past, there were no alms to sacrifice. Mortals, spirits, Benevodon monsters, even the goddess herself, all lived in the different realms that
I remember the
made up
Benevodons.
Fadiel. But years ago, the 5 realms were condensed into one. That mangled world was called Kidiel. It's the world that you and I know today. With the power of the Mana Sword, we can return Kidiel to the Fadiel it once was. Split it into a world that doesn't need to have soul offerings. The Mana Sword is right in front of us. They say that only the Chosen One can wield it. If that's the case, then that's just what I'll be. Even if it means betraying my friends, my village, I will have the sword!
So we gonna throw hands, or are you gonna go full Dark Lord first?
Orin, what are you doing with Hina's Core Stone?
Also, what is it stuck in?
Hina!
Ooh, free sword! Sir?
You're the voice I heard from the megalith, aren't you?
Stop it!
New bad guy who dis?
Earth shall be first.
Earth? Give me that sword! I earned it!
Well, he's gonna give it to you, alright.
Orin!
A bit more tame than I thought, but alright.
Return Hina's Core Stone now!
You are not even worth the stretch of my sword arm.
It can't be. Daelophos? After all this time?
My.
Daelophos?
Correct, Sproutling. Your reward is the ruination that awaits you all.
Do I know that name? I feel like I know that name.
We can't have Hina's Core Stone.
I was only level 24. I mean,
I saw myself battling against the hero Daelophos in this lifetime.
Think you can handle this?
the hero Daelophos.
You're not getting away! You're mine now!
Don't dodge! He dodged. Whoa! Am I supposed to win this? Also, I feel like I should know Daelophos. Like I'm forgetting a friend. Or an enemy. Get him! Get him while he's still stretching! Karina, use dark powers! Thank you. Oh, okay, that's a big one. I'll admit, not having Val here for his sword augments does kind of suck. I'm not gonna let him win, though. If he's gonna win, he's gonna pull some cinematic bullshit. He is admittedly using the mana sword, so, you know, concerned. Can you stop teleporting? Oh, he's getting a lot more teleporty. Yeah, nice try, bud. Wow. Okay, got me on that one. Oh, teleport away. It's in the middle of trying to kill you. Walk into this. Stop teleporting. I'm sorry, did I like... Does that ability have counter properties? Because if so, fucking hot as hell, Morley. Ow. Ow. Yeah, it's great and all, buddy, but, still got fighting me. Hold him down! Oh. Alright, half health.
He's far too powerful!
There's no way we can win this.
I mean, we're doing pretty good.
All our advances will be futile if our adventure ends here.
I'm all for retreating personally.
Although, admittedly, he is starting to glow. And that's usually a bad sign. Tree friend!
Brent, you're helping us?
This land will not be desecrated by the powers of evil on my watch.
Never thought I'd see the overseer of the sanctuary intervene like this.
Now is the time.
Didn't even realize there was one.
No! I can't just run away! I have to save Hina! I have to get her core stone!
Listen, this isn't a fight we can win right now. We have to pull back.
He does seem like he was just stretching before. What happened to Orin? I know I got pommel striked, but...
Curse it all. Now Hina's core stone is...
How did a man like that get trapped outside the sanctuary?
For Wheeler Woe, he knows not our whereabouts.
Trent's probably keeping him plenty busy.
First things first, who is Trent? For that matter, who is Daelophos?
Golly, you don't know anything, do you? I'm not a historian, but I'll summarize what I can.
I'm not a historian, but...
Trent is one of the goddess's emissaries. He watches over
We're
the
gonna do this in
entrance to
song.
the sanctuary to keep the people who aren't supposed to be in there out. I guess you could call him a neutral overseer. His job is to protect the goddess, but he's not exactly one to stick his leaves into the business of the alms who come his way. We're lucky we got him in a good mood, or we'd be goners. As for the gentleman who is sealed away in the rock, his name is Daelophos. Long ago he tried, and failed to overthrow the mana goddess herself.
Inconceivable!
Unfortunately, it looks like that long nap didn't change his mind about revenge either.
Overthrow the goddess? But why would he do that?
Don't ask me. We weren't friends or anything. When Daelophos was defeated the first time, his powers splintered, scattering all across the mortal realm. Lost to time and memory.
You're saying
Got
that
it.
the form we just fought wasn't even close to his true strength.
That's about the gist of it.
So why didn't we stick around to kill him?
Daelophos is gonna need to find the rest of his fragmented power before he does anything else.
This complicates our current mission considerably. Given your age, I am fascinated by the breadth of your familiarity with history, Jule. I love to learn myself, but I have not heard half the stories you have related to us.
He is the bard. That makes sense.
My age? Oh, right. I keep forgetting how little you know about spirit folk. Sproutlings have a very, very long lifespan. That guy from before, Orin, was it? He mentioned something about Ki and Fadiel, right? When I first sprouted, the world was called Fadiel. I know what I say sometimes sounds like ancient folklore, but it really was the world I grew up in.
You mean to tell me you're actually an old man?
Huh. The fact that I'm older than I look is your takeaway from all that?
I mean, yeah, she's pretty shallow.
I'm only 17. Should I be, I don't know, more respectful? Sir?
Damn it.
Nah, there's no need to get stuffy on me now, Sonny. More importantly, we gotta do something about Daelophos. And soon. The places where his
You know what?
divided powers being kept.
Need to check.
are the
I feel like I should know that
exact same
name.
ones where the Benevodons are locked away.
Yeah, the Benevodons.
Benevodons?
I know those are bad.
Daelophos will have to release the seals to take back.
Those
his
were kind of
power,
a
which
big,
means
a
the
big,
monsters can break loose.
big
There
point
must
in
be
Trials of
some
Mana.
mistake. I have read the old texts, and the Benevodons were felled by the legendary sword of the ancient hero Daelophos. The goddess bequeathed her blade to her champion to aid him in his adventure. It is an epic tale passed down through the generations in prose and performance alike.
Golly, they made plays? Mortals
Huh.
sure do like to talk about things they don't understand.
Then, do you think the story's gotten warped over the years?
Well, it is true that Daelophos was sent to destroy the Benevodons.
So wait, what's the problem?
If both Palomina and Jule's accounts are to be believed,
Maybe I shouldn't know his name.
then Daelophos must be planning to revive his once defeated foes, using those great monsters to visit his wrath upon the Mana Goddess.
If he's as stubborn as I remember, that's exactly what Daelophos wants. Resurrecting the Benevodons will throw the whole world out of whack. Even completing our pilgrimage wouldn't be enough to balance things out.
But getting Hina's core stone from Orin is one thing. How are we supposed to take it from an ancient hero?
Good question.
Right now, we're the only ones who know that Daelophos is back. There's no one else we can turn to.
We need the other alms.
So you do intend to go after him?
Of course. I'm the
I
hero.
don't care if he's some legendary champion. He still took Hina's core stone, and I won't let him get away with it.
I'll go with you. It's way too late to turn back now anyway. Plus, I don't think my friends back in the burrow would want me to abandon the rest of the alms to go to the Mana Tree on my own.
It was never my intention to stay behind. The more of us stand against the enemy, the easier the fight will be. You'll need backup.
As a former dignitary, I cannot condone an individual such as Daelophos destroying any domain, no matter how diminutive.
Daelophos got the drop on us last time. Without the element of surprise, we can take him. And Hina's core stone, for that matter.
Now that that's settled, what's next?
First things first, stop strumming on that.
Back to the sanctuary yet? I think that tree guy might be mad at us for the mess we left behind.
We just kind of fuck things
Daelophos
up, didn't
said
we?
something about Earth after he woke up, right? Do you think he meant Guju?
Well, yeah. The Benevodons are sealed away near where each alm is chosen for the pilgrimage, of course.
But Liza and Watts are still in the area. We have to get back to Guju.
The sacrificing of the alms is to keep the Benevodons sealed.
I'm worried for Liza's safety. And Watts too, for that
That would
matter.
track. That would
We
track
gotta
for me.
hurry. But first things first.
And the reason why the
Gotta
lands
make
start
sure
to
we're
fall
battle
apart
ready.
when
I'm not
the
letting
alms
Daelophos
stop is
make off
because the
with Hina's core
Benevodons are
stone
waking.
again.
You know what? I'm starting to click. Starting to click. Also, I've been doing just like some glancing at lore. Shouldn't know Daelophos, thankfully. Entirely new. I had to check, just in case he was part of one of the games that I hadn't played before. Nope. New entry. New bad guy, who dis? That being said, things like Benevodons, Fadiel, that shit I do know. Fadiel is the name of the myriad worlds that the Mana series takes place on. So, that tracks. It's technically like a different world in most games, but there are a couple of overlaps. Yeah, that's what I was saying. So you think they're gonna show up here?
Yes.
Ask a courier to convey a missive to Niccolo detailing current crisis. Others should be informed of this infamy. Yeah, fair. Hey guy, you got any new armor?
Welcome. What'll it be?
No? I just shit out of luck? So we can get him something new. Not that I feel a need to.
Come again.
The chances of me using him are pretty slim. Just because I like everybody else, you know? I mean, Val's got, you know, the standard, like, hero sword magic. Palamina's just the mage of the party, and that's always cool. Morley's my boy. And Karina's got dark powers. What more do I need? A healer? That's just silly.
Let's rest up.
Anyway, I think we'll call the episode here, now that we've had our, what should we call that? Like a middle act breakdown, kind of. You know, when suddenly everything's flipped on its head, and now we gotta find something new to do. Like, heed the bad guy's last thought. That seems smart. That seems smart. But we'll get to that next time. We're enjoying yourselves. If you are, let me know down below, like, comment, subscribe, and we'll come back next time and go back to Guju, the land of many problems. Till then, you will have yourselves a frabjous day. And that's the next adventure. Later.